More than 30 children and young people from Kolasin, Mojkovac, Berane, Bijelo Polje and Podgorica met in Kolašin with government officials and senior diplomats. In a lively, warm and poignant exchange, participants shared experiences, hopes and made concrete recommendations to break down barriers and change social norms towards children with disability. The children and young people came prepared to ask questions and learn about how other countries have supported the inclusion of children with disability in homes, schools and communities.
Pitanje postavljam UNICEF-u. Da li postoji mogućnost da se konvencija o pravima osoba sa invaliditetom odštampa na Brailleovom pismu?
You can definitely count on UNICEF continuing to support these kinds of activities. We're listening to you and we take it forward. I have made a promise. The Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability will go into Braille next year, and you can hold me accountable. It was Nicola's idea actually that we put the Convention on the Rights of the Child into Braille, and we did that. So when we hear a good idea, we follow it through.
The British ambassador to Montenegro, Catherine Knight-Sands, talking about building an inclusive society in Montenegro, referred to the journey that the UK itself has been through to develop a full range of services to support inclusion of disability into schools and communities. She confirmed to the children that in the UK there are indeed materials for children who are visually impaired, including use of new technologies as well as books in Braille.
And I hope Montenegro will continue to make very good progress now across the whole field of discrimination to meet EU standards in the next few years.
Italian ambassador Sergio Barbanti invited children to visit the Italian embassy soon in order to continue discussion about creation of an inclusive society in Montenegro.
Today this was a remarkable example of being inclusive, and as we know, life examples matter very much. The road ahead is what it has been indicated here today.
In an intervention where he describes the historical struggle and recent progress of the United States towards civil rights and inclusion, Ben Lowenthal of the US Embassy talked about his personal experience and paid tribute to parents of children with disability, the unsung heroes.
I have a sister who was born deaf, and at that time, in the 1960s, there was a very major question about whether she should be fitted with hearing aids and mainstreamed into regular schools, or whether she should go to a school for the deaf. And it was my parents' carefully thought through decision that she should be mainstreamed, and indeed she was. And with hearing aids, she went to regular school and even went to university, and became a mother and has led, quote, a normal life. And no one except someone who has done that can even begin to describe how much love goes into that. And your family is going to be your rock that you are going to rely on for the rest of your life.
Clive Rumbold, acting head of the EU Delegation to Montenegro, said that from the point of view of European Union, inclusiveness and anti-discrimination are key principles at the core of EU existence as an organization.
For us, they're at the center of our approach to Montenegro, and they're at the center of what Montenegro has to achieve to draw closer to the European Union. That's why we very much support this campaign. The slogan of this campaign is that it's about ability. And I think that goes to the center of the thinking in the European Union.
Miljan Otašević appealed to everyone to stop calling children with disabilities children with special needs.
Što se tiče kako nas nazivaju, zašto djeca sa posebnim potrebama, zašto djeca s posebnim potrebama, kakve to posebne potrebe mi imamo, samo da još jedno napomenem. I da bi više odgovarao naziv, djeca sa smetnjama u razvoju.
UNICEF and the government of Montenegro organized the meeting in partnership with the Centre for Child Rights with the aim of promoting active participation of children with and without disabilities in the Montenegrin society.